Hey, what's up guys? Chief Pat here, and today bringing you guys a brand new Clash Royale video. And today we're going to be trying out all buildings inside of Clash Royale as a follow-up to our all spell deck that we played inside of a previous video. Now, of course, with all buildings, I might be tempted to play the Expo or the Mortar, but you guys know that I'm not going to do that inside of a video. I'm going to go ahead and bring out every single building card but those, and it should be pretty crazy as far as the spawners go. So obviously, the only two ways you can win with buildings are either by having spawners or by having direct damage cards like the Mortar or the Expo. Now I'm going to use the spawners today, and let's see if we can pick up a couple of wins as we climb our way up the leaderboard. Of course, like I told you guys inside of the spell video, I'm still near 4,000 for the reset because there's no point in pushing anymore due to all the cheating and the win trading at the top of the leaderboard. So instead, having some fun as we climb our way back up using this all building deck. And let's go ahead and try it out. Starting off with the furnace, we've got the, wait, what? Alright, there was a little bit of lag right there. I don't know what it is with my Wi-Fi, but anyways, we're going to have a Tesla in the very back protecting against any Goblin Barrels. It's making him Goblin Barrel the other side, so that Tesla was actually, a positive elixir trade right there. And let's go and continue onwards. Hopefully this guy does not have any direct damage inside of his deck, or else this is going to be a pretty crazy battle. And let's go ahead and play our Elixir Collector, which did just get buffed in the most recent balancing changes. So the Elixir Collector is going to pump way faster, as well as there's something that you guys might not have seen with the Elixir Collector where it actually holds its elixir if you're completely full. So if I'm at 10 elixir and my Elixir Collector pumps, it's not going to waste that elixir anymore. It's going to wait until I play something so it can actually make that elixir pop up. I hope that made any sense whatsoever, but pretty much no longer will your Elixir Collector waste elixir if you're already at 10 elixir, and it makes it so it's so much more valuable and easy to play. It's where you don't really have to think about it and whether or not you're going to actually have that elixir pump off. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and keep building it up. It doesn't look like this guy actually has any direct damage cards that I've seen just yet, so we can keep spawning stuff over and over again. I'm going to try to get as many buildings as possible on my side of the map before we get that win. And let's go and make sure we keep our Elixir Collectors down. I've got the Goblin Huts, the Furnaces, and the Barbarian Huts. The Furnace is just so much fun to play, especially when you can mirror it. And now it looks like things are going pretty well. I've got another Elixir Collector going in a second, and now that we're in double Elixir, this is where he's really about to feel the pain. He throws a Goblin Barrel in the middle of nowhere. That's going to be exploded by my Furnace. This poor guy is just throwing a wow out there because he's not exactly sure what he's going to do. In fact, I don't know what he's supposed to do either. And now that we have a bunch of Collectors going, we have a bunch of new buildings being brought up, I'm going to go ahead and Barbarian Hut the heck out of our side of the map and try to fill it up with the buildings as much as possible. I don't know if it's going to be able to happen, but let's play our cannon. Let's just continue playing as much as we can. I've got another Elixir Collector going down right now for our third one onto the map. In fact, I could even play a fourth one if I wanted to, but as the Goblin Barrel flies, it's going to go ahead and attack the tower. The Golem's not even going to be able to make its way to our arena tower because all the spawn troops are doing so much work. Look at the right-hand side of the map. We have so many things on the right-hand side of the map. We've got 3 Furnaces, 2 Elixir Collectors, a Goblin Barrel, and a cannon, and a Tesla. Just on the right-hand side of the map, we've got an Elixir Collector Barbarian, a Goblin Hut, another Barbarian Hut on the left-hand side of the map. He throws out a wow because this game is over. And man, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. All buildings is just absurd. And 24 trophies for some really high-skilled, high-level gameplay. It's just it's really fun to play, even though it's so stupid. And let's go ahead and continue with an Elixir Collector on the bottom left for our next battle. Now, again, I don't want anyone to have direct damage spells. If they have direct damage spells, it's going to make it significantly harder. But let's go ahead and try one out against Yanu and see how my Spear Goblins do against these Barbarians. We're actually going to be able to hold our own right here just because the Barbarians are so slow. And we have our Arena Tower helping us out right here. A Barbarian Hut's going to go down in just a moment. And we're going to start flooding this right-hand side of the map. Hopefully we're able to take this right-hand side down. I've got a Furnace going, a Goblin Hut, a Barbarian. This guy's playing a Collector or a Spawner deck as well. So we're going to see who's going to win the War of Attrition right here and who's going to pull out a win with these Spawners. All right, now what do I play? I guess I'll play a Tesla right here. I brought a Bomb Tower inside of this one, which honestly wasn't that great of an idea. I'm going to go ahead and swap that back out for a mirror inside of the next one. I guess the Bomb Tower would work decently against this guy, but he shouldn't be able to make it too far onto our side of the map. And we can just continue pumping it up. We can continue making as many huts as possible, and we should be able to pick up a pretty easy win. But it's going to be glorious by the time this guy gives up because he's going to keep making stuff. We're going to keep making stuff. And slowly but surely, we might be able to beat down this right-hand side of the map. Let's continue with our barbarian huts. I'm showing no respect to his spells. I'm just saying that, hey, you don't have any spells whatsoever. I'm going to build all of my buildings on the right-hand side of the map. I got another furnace going down, 2 barbarian huts, 2 furnaces, and a goblin hut. And then now we're starting to make a little bit of progress, and I still have to build a Tesla as close as I can to his side of the map. In fact, we're going to take his tower out right now, so why not just build a Tesla right on his side of the map right here to help out with all the stuff he's placing. So we've got a Tesla, we've got all our barbarians, the furnace, we've got another collector going down right now as soon as possible. We're about to make our way into double elixir, and his Inferno Dragon's not going to be too great against these barbarians or these spear goblins. In fact, this is the worst possible deck to play an Inferno Dragon into. Look at all the spear goblins go. The Valkyrie's going to do her best. I've got an Inferno Tower. I'm building as many buildings as possible on this side of the map before the game is over. 3 HP left on this tower, and that is going to go down, wrapping up the end of the battle for some spawner madness and a spawner victory. 26 trophies against Yanu, a fellow spawner player, but little did he know that I had nothing else in my deck except for buildings. Let's go and move back to the mirror and face off against Yvonne from Mira's team. Now he's going to throw a WoW because he knows that I'm a higher level player, but little does he know that I don't have too much to do with that princess. In fact, that princess is going to be disgusting against my deck. I have nothing to kill that princess with. The princess is going to be so good against my barbarians, it's going to be so good against my spear goblins, so good against my fire spirits that this could actually be a pretty difficult match, because you do have to realize I'm playing an all building deck. This is impossible to beat someone who's a level 13 when they play an all building deck just because it's so stupid, and if you have the right counters to it, you should be able to take him out. And look at this guy, he's got the minion horde, he's got the lumberjack. I have to play a furnace. This is my only counter to the minion horde right here. And take a look, as the minion starts swiping away, we're gonna play a cannon and I try to kill this princess right here. All right, so cannon is guarding the front of our bridge. We've got an elixir collector. Oh, he has a lightning spell. This is going to be a difficult match, guys. Like, he has a lightning spell, he has a princess, he has some really good counters to buildings, so he's actually in the lead right now, and it might not change because this is a pretty tough deck for me to play against. Now, his princess is going to shoot pretty slow. It's going to miss the fire spirits. It's actually going to miss the spear goblins as well, so the princess is going to die. But let's go ahead and continue onwards with our barbarian hut. We've got the spear goblins, and hopefully this isn't in lightning range, but I'm not 100% positive. That might have been a little bit lazy of a play right there. And let's go ahead and set back up with that hut. Now, I'm trying to do the best I can to space my buildings out, because at this point, I do know that he's got that lightning spell that can take me out in a moment's notice. I do want to keep my elixir advantage, but placing a second barbarian hut is just too juicy to pass up. So let's go ahead and play that. We've got the barbarians doing work on the ice wizard, another miner. And I don't know if that miner's going to be able to do enough damage at only level 1. That miner's going to do the best that it can to kill that barbarian hut, but we're starting to chip away at those towers just a little bit. That tower's down to 2,000, and as we make our way into double elixir, he's got to get some lightning spells going off, or else this is going to look really good for us, and we're going to start being able to steamroll our advantages. All right, so princess is going down again. Lumberjack died on the left-hand side. Log is going down. He keeps using all of these low-cost cards, but they are adding up in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to play another barbarian hut in just a moment, just to make sure it goes down. In fact, let's play it right in front of the bridge. Who cares where we play it? Because the lightning spell is not going to be able to reach it, and this princess is so distracted already that we should be fine right here. And then there goes a minion horde miner. He's going aggressive, which means he's giving up that right-hand tower. Look at the barbarian, look at the spear goblins, look at the fire spirits. He's going to get some good damage off with these minions. Take a look as they're attacking my tower. My tower's going to go down to 1,200, and he's actually looking good. He's got the lightning spell to do damage against my buildings directly, but with the barbarians, the spear goblins, and the furnaces on the right-hand side, that tower will finally drop, and I can play a Tesla right in those annoying princesses' face to kill them, kill the lumberjack as well, and whoo, that was a close battle. And that's what happens when you play an all-building deck. Things can get a little bit rough, and those minions in the rage spell almost ended up taking out my left-hand tower, but we still were able to pull it off with 29 trophies against Yvonne right here. So close battle. Let's go ahead and hop into one more using this all-building deck against Spob and see if we can keep it alive. Now, he is in a level 11, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult. We're starting to gain a little bit of trophies, and placing a level 11, it's going to do way better against my spawners. There go the barbarians as he drops some wows and a cry face out there. And his Hog Rider is going to do work against the Barbarian Hut right here. Not really too much I can do about it. I'm just going to let it swing away. And as my Barbarians beat down that right-hand tower, he's not even going to respond. So instead, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mirror the Furnace. That's right. Let's mirror the Furnace right now. I don't believe that he has a lightning spell, so I'm going to let the Furnaces do work. He's got his Mega Minion, which should die in just a moment. And this is going to create a pretty crazy push down this right-hand lane. With the Furnaces doing work, the Spear Goblins are actually pretty well placed right there to where they're going to distract my Barbarian perfectly. Zap Spell will hit 2 of the Fire Spirits, but I guess one of them's going to hit the tower, the other's going to go for the Spear Goblin, but take a look at these Fire Spirits. They're going to keep pumping away. Another really nicely placed Ice Golem right there to distract my Fire Spirits. And that was a pretty nice play right there. This guy must be watching the OJ's videos. But here comes the Hog Rider. Let's distract it with a cannon right here. The Ice Spirit shouldn't be able to do too much about it. And with the Fire Spirit still cranking away on that right-hand side, we're having a lot of success. Let's play a third Furnace. I don't remember if I've ever had 3 Furnaces on a side a single time in my life. We've got 3 Furnaces. We got a Spear Goblin. Let's play another Furnace to make sure it doesn't go away. Look at those 6 Fire Spirits. We're just down at the same time. We've got 5 alive right now, and we'll probably have a log or a zap coming after us. There's the log. It's actually going to miss 2 of the Fire Spirits, and that tower is as good as dead. Now, I don't have any direct damage, so I can't guarantee that, but with the Fire Spirits running down the lane, should be able to knock that tower down right now. And 1 crown will go down in this battle, and it's going to be hard for him to respond. He only has so many cards to play against us. Obviously, the log is fun to play, but it's not going to work every single time. The Ice Golem's going to get absolutely pounded by those those Fire Spirits right there. And as we head into double elixir, it's time to start swarming that left-hand lane and to see if we can take it out. Now, he hasn't shown that he has any sort of direct damage, so not being able to take out any of my buildings is going to be a pretty tough time for him. Let's go ahead and keep loading up that left-hand lane. Don't really need another elixir collector, so from here on out, we should probably just play Barbarian Huts and Goblin Huts as well as those Furnaces. And let's go ahead and do that right now. So 2 Barbarians, 2 Furnaces, or 2 Fire Spirits, 3 Spear Goblins. Okay, they're just going up and down. There's too many things moving right now to keep track of them. Let's go ahead and keep going. Hog Rider's going to do work down that left-hand lane. I don't even care about the Hog Rider. Let the Hog Rider do his thing. I'm just going to try to go for this left-hand tower. He's got that Ice Golem doing work. It's actually going to be pretty effective against a lot of my stuff. And now that the Tesla is down, it's just going to start zapping things in that lane. I feel like I'm working at an auctioneer house, how fast I'm talking because of all of these troops being spawned over and over and over again. It's ridiculous. 7 seconds left on the clock. Not too much else our opponent could do. And with 1,374 HP, okay, the tower's going to take a little bit more, but we're not going to get that second tower, and that's going to wrap up the game. So all building deck is ridiculous. If you guys want to play it with your friends, if you want to play it if you're on the leaderboard and you're lower, or you're facing lower level players, then you go ahead and try it out. It's just so silly to play. We ended up winning all of our battles using it and probably frustrating a lot of players in the process, but it was a lot of fun. And yeah, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any ideas for any other crazy decks, let me know in the comments section below. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.